if you were a saltwater crocodile? What would your life be like? Your birthplace, in the muddy swamps of northern Australia, a hidden little nest. When you enter the outside world, the first thing you see is nearly 40 brothers and sisters. It's a big family. Suddenly, a shadow looms over you. Thankfully, it's Mom. She puts you in her mouth. Don't worry, she's not planning to eat you. It's just her unique way of carrying you all to the water. You leap into the shallow water. This is your first swim in life. Your mom goes back to fetch the rest of her babies. What a dutiful mother. Some of your siblings are snatched away within moments. It seems the neighborhood isn't very friendly. So you quickly dive underwater, sticking close to your remaining siblings. Your sleek body is nearly invisible in the murky water. Then you realize you have an edge over other swamp creatures. First, your gray-green appearance blends perfectly with the reeds. Second, you can hold your breath underwater for up to 2 hours. Mom returns with another batch of siblings, only to find half of the first batch already gone. Mom does her best to fend off intruders. After a fierce few minutes, Mom finally secures the area, but she still loses 80% of her babies. You're one of the lucky ones. You cautiously swim away, planning to catch some small fish to fill your stomach. The crispy taste isn't bad. In the first few days of life, you swim in the swamp where Mom is, eating anything that fits in your mouth, like insects, small fish, and occasionally tadpoles. Mom keeps watch over you. If a bird swoops down to make you its breakfast, you'll have to dodge it on your own. 6 months later, you enter the juvenile stage. You're bigger now, and bolder too, starting to defend your small patch of territory by the riverbank. It's a small place, but it's home. Your surviving siblings are doing the same, fiercely guarding their own little territories. Occasionally, a sibling sneaks into your territory to hunt, and an interesting fight begins, while other siblings engage in their own skirmishes. Fights are usually not fatal, but wounds will leave you sore for a couple of days. By the way, your diet has upgraded, from small snacks to more filling meals, like crabs, fish, and frogs. Almost forgot to mention your superpower. Your skin is covered with highly sensitive dots, allowing you to sense water vibrations from 19 meters away, like having a built-in detection system to spot nearby dangers or potential thieves. That fish looks delicious. You quietly approach, letting the murky water hide your movements. Then snap, it's your meal now. 3 more months pass, the dry season creeps in. The once vast swamp shrinks into small, crowded pools. The water evaporates, leaving only cracked mud, exposed fish, and a group of bad-tempered crocodiles. Food becomes extremely scarce. Your diet quality plummets. You barely survive on whatever you can find. Over there, a small fish that might satisfy your hunger. Just as you prepare to eat, your brother rushes over and snatches it from your mouth. You can only glare at him. You're too hungry and too weak to fight back. You mutter and sink into the water. This isn't even the worst part. Adult crocodiles start moving in, taking over the remaining pools, grabbing any prey they want. Unless they're desperate, you're not even worth their attention. Oh no, a massive adult crocodile swims into your pool. You hold your breath, retreating to the farthest, shallowest corner, praying it won't eat you. It doesn't attack. This close call leaves you shaken. 2 years pass. You've grown to 2 meters long, looking more formidable. Being bigger has its downsides. Hiding under trees no longer works. You're too noticeable now, becoming a tempting target. For all the predators around, it's time to pack up and leave, to find a place with fewer predators. Though sadly, food will be scarcer too. This isn't the time to be picky. Survival is the top priority. This is where you are now. Your journey might take you down this path, or that one, maybe even across the open sea. Oh, forgot to mention, you're the only crocodile that can survive in the open sea. Your swimming skills are exceptional. You can travel hundreds of kilometers in the ocean. After weeks of wandering and exploring, you find a quiet river. On some islands and coastal areas, the water is still salty and fish are scarce. It doesn't look like much, but that's okay. This is exactly what you need. The high salinity here doesn't bother you because you're the only crocodile with special glands that excrete excess salt, allowing you to thrive in any salty environment. This makes you one of the few reptiles that can thrive in a salty marine environment. Life gradually gets on track. Using your sensory organs, you quietly track the slightest movements to hunt. There's a toothy creature strutting around in your territory. Completely fearless, you decide to teach it a lesson. You rush forward. Your powerful jaws snap shut. 12 years pass. You're an adult now, about 4 meters long, weighing around 450 kilograms. The prey here can no longer satisfy you. Your huge appetite demands more. Food-rich areas are calling you, but they're occupied by some tough characters. It's time to start a territory battle. You target a battle-scarred veteran. The tension builds. Both of you swing your tails, mouths wide open. You lunge, bite, and claw. Each strike echoes in the water. Finally, you land a powerful bite. Success! This river is now yours. It has deep waters, plenty of hiding spots, and most importantly, enough food to keep you fed for weeks. You proudly patrol your territory, savoring various delicacies. This shark was caught during your recent ocean stroll. After eating, you swim to the depths to hide the leftovers. Perfect. Wait, there's a scent in the water. Not food. It's a female crocodile, graceful and strong, clearly not here to sightsee. You approach cautiously. You circle each other, ensuring neither feels threatened. And then, done. That was quick. Now back to hunting delicious prey. Now, suppose you're a female crocodile. 6 weeks after mating, you realize it's time to continue your lineage. That means building a nest to protect your soon-to-hatch babies. A spot near the water, sunny, on higher ground, perfect, hoping to keep your eggs safe from floods or being washed away. You dig a hole with your powerful hind legs. Once the nest is ready, you lay up to 50 oval-shaped eggs, each carrying your genetic blueprint. You carefully cover them, packing the soil, creating a warm, cozy incubator. The next 80 days are a marathon of patience and vigilance. Predators are everywhere. They love a free crocodile egg meal. Lizards sneak around, searching for your nest. Birds lurk nearby. Even other crocodiles want to eat your eggs. You won't let them succeed. Whenever something gets too close, you let out a deafening hiss and charge. Most intruders back off. Those who don't get a second chance. It feels like a century has passed, but the soil above starts to shift. You hear faint chirps. Your babies are finally hatching. You know those 80 days of guarding weren't in vain. You carefully dig, removing the packed soil, helping them out. You pick up as many as you can in your mouth and carry them to the water, placing them in the shallows. Now you must protect them. Monitor lizards, and even fish start circling them. Sometimes a single turn, and one of your babies is snatched. You constantly patrol the area, driving off intruders, teaching your babies basic survival skills. The first few weeks are the most dangerous. Every day, a few babies become meals for the swamp's relentless predators. By the end of the month, only a few babies remain. They're stronger now, swim faster, and are more confident exploring the swamp. One day, as the sunset glows over the swamp, you watch your remaining babies swim into the murky water. They've grown up, learned survival skills. Now it's time for them to start their own journeys. No goodbyes, no lingering. That's the crocodile way. You sink into the water, letting the current carry you back to your territory. By the time you're 20, you've grown to an impressive 6 meters, weighing over 999 kilograms. You're the largest living reptile. Every inch of your body is built for dominance. Jaws with a bite force exceeding 1,600 kilograms. Scales like armor. Rivals don't dare approach your territory. Occasionally, an intruder tries their luck, but a single tail swipe sends them packing. Now you eye a buffalo near the riverbank, drinking at the water's edge, an unsuspecting wallaby, even a boar foolish enough to enter your territory. These feasts keep you satisfied. A single meal can sustain you for weeks. You're now 70 years old. A buffalo comes to the riverbank. Perfect timing. You're feeling a bit hungry. You lunge and thrash in the water, but this time feels different. You're too slow. The prey senses you and escapes quickly. Your size is still imposing, but your body isn't what it used to be. Tell your dad, you're the only crocodile that can live this long. If you're lucky, you might even reach 100. Now carrion is your main food source. You patrol the edges of your territory, looking for scraps left by young, inexperienced crocodiles. You see a massive male crocodile enter your territory. His scales are flawless. His movements swift and powerful. You were once like that. He's here to take your territory. You face off in the water. The tension rises. You circle each other. You hiss, opening your jaws to show your dominance, but he doesn't back down. The fight begins. It's over quickly. Sweet dreams.